Hello, hello, hello. We are here. The playoffs have arrived, and it is time to make predictions for said playoffs. Who gets to go to St. Louis to play in the second UFL championship game? We have some two great rivalries from this past season squaring off. Before I dive right into it, I want to quickly say if you're new, subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Leave a like and comment down below who you think is going to win the respective conferences. Now, let's get right into it. We kick things off with the USFL Conference Championship game, as that is the first one on the docket at 3 p.m. EST. It is the Michigan Panthers making the trip to play the Birmingham Stallions. And the fun fact about the Panthers is they have yet to beat the Stallions since coming back into spring football a few years ago. This is going to be a fun test for them and definitely one that they need to win at some point in this rivalry for it to truly be a rivalry. But every time these two teams play, it is a fantastic game. This one should be no different. Bryce Perkins is playing playing on the MVP caliber for the Panthers this season, and no, that's not purely based off of passing. He's also been a fantastic runner for them, making some incredible plays with his legs. Toa Tawa has been the main back in his backfield for the past few weeks, and he has been fantastic in that role. Josie Marner is leading the team and the league in receiving yards this season, and has been an incredible receiver, taking over the role that Marcus Sims had from last year. And the defense has only gotten better from last year, and they're getting Breland Speaks back with a no snap limit in this game. He has played the final 2 weeks under that snap constraint. Not going to have it for this one as it is playoff time. So there's a very big piece added to this defense. DJ Miller has been a fantastic secondary piece for them, as has Kenai Lovely and Adonis Alexander. So all around, this is a fantastic Michigan team. It feels like this is their time, yet they still went 0-2 against the Panthers this season. Yes, one of them was a Devin Ross muffed punt that lost them the game. The other, they had ball inside the 5 with mere seconds left, but couldn't get the job done with Danny Edling behind center. But at the same time, this is the Stallions we are talking about. J.M.R. Smith, I believe, is so set to get the start in this game. Still not fully sure at the time of recording, but he has been the very hot hand at quarterback for a team that has played multiple different quarterbacks. He's been a fantastic piece. CJ Marable continues to run well alongside Ricky Person and Larry Roundtree in a great running back trio that they have going on there. Deion Kane is a threat at receiver alongside Marlon Williams, Davion Davis, and the whole the whole receiving unit that they got there, including Chase Sternberger at tight end. And the defense continues to be one of the best defenses in the league, especially in the red zone, where they are the number one red zone defense. That is what won them their matchup the last time these two teams played. So who do I have winning this one? I do believe firmly that the Panthers are the better team. But when the time comes, they need to be able to get over that hump and beat their demons, similar to the Buffalo Bills, and thus I'm gonna have the Birmingham Stallions winning this game. It's just the nature of things. You feel like it's finally time to get over that hump and beat your nemesis, and then you fall short one way or another. This game being in Birmingham also plays a factor into that. And also, the last time these two teams played, the Stallions just did whatever they wanted on third downs. They were 11 for 13, and J.M.R. Smith had his career high in passing yards at 305 yards. Just it feels like that this is the Stallions game to lose, so I'm going to pick the Stallions to win this one. And as soon as that game ends, the XFL Conference Championship begins. The DC Defenders make the trip to play the St. Louis Battlehawks at 6 p.m. EST, also on that Sunday. And this game is going to be fantastic. This is the rubber match for the series. DC won the first meeting, which was in St. Louis, and a pretty dominant victory as well. During the time we played well in that game, the defense dominated in that one as well. So all around, DC is a very, very good team this year. Well, in the second matchup, in the weather delayed backups playing slugfest, it was St. Louis who came out on top, in part because of their fantastic defense. Max Duggan is undefeated as a starter for the Battlehawks this season since replacing Manny Wilkins. He is 5-0 and has led this St. Louis team to the best record they have had in their franchise history. Jacob Sailors has been playing incredibly well this season, Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate over there for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Hakeem Butler, anytime he catches the ball, it feels like he goes for 30 plus yards. And just all around, he's been a very nice addition to this team. They came back a few weeks prior. That defense is one of the better defenses in the league. Peter Tamupenu has been a great piece for them. Travis Feeney been all over the place for them. So is Willie Harvey. Just all around, this St. Louis team is a very, very good team. And they're playing at home in the Dome in America Center, one of the toughest places to play. DC, on the other hand, they have their own MVP candidate in Jordan Ta'amu. He leads the league in passing yards and pretty much every passing stat that you can imagine. Their running game has not been really the same as well as not has not really been to the point of where I wanted it to. Deion Jackson and Abram Smith are running fine, but this is a very pass happy team, and that is completely fine. Their defense, incredible. Can't really put too much blame on it. Although I did mention a few weeks prior that they have struggled a bit in the second half of the season. Still a little bit worried about that as well, but they played really well against St. Louis last week. And when they need to most, they can make up plays, or even if they give up 25 plus points, they're going to make a play that's going to pretty much make you forget about all of that. There's going to be a very tight matchup, the rubber match in St. Louis. I'm going to pick the Battlehawks. It feels like this is their time in the XFL conference to get over the hump. They were in this spot last year. They did not play well against San Antonio last year. They're looking to redeem themselves, and it's not going to be an easy game by any means. I would not be surprised if DC wins. Don't get me wrong on that. But I'm going to pick St. Louis because I feel like Anthony Beck is going to have these guys playing the best football that they have all year. And when St. Louis is playing their best, when they're running the ball really well, they're not an easy team to beat. So give me the Battlehawks to win this one. Well, there you have it. My predictions for the conference championship games in the UFL this season. And this might be the final year with the 8 teams, so we'll see. But this is going to be a fantastic playoffs nonetheless. And hope we can lead up into an even better actual championship game. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.